Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to today's webinar, How to Crack GPAT and NIPER by Dr. G. Saravanan. I take the privilege of inviting all the participants, faculty, and the research scholars to this webinar. Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences has established Institute Innovation Council in the year 2019, and the activities has been conducted according to the schedule given by MHRD and MOE. Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences is bagging 3-star rating and 4-star rating from the year 2019 to 2020, and the achievements have been improved till date. Now, I request IIC convener and vice principal Dr. G. Sri Lakshmi to invite the speaker. Welcome note.
A very good morning to one and all. I, Dr. D. Sri Lakshmi, Vice Principal, Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, take the privilege to welcome one and all to this webinar. Firstly, I would like to thank Dr. G. Saravanan sir, from Professor and HOD Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, MNR College of Pharmacy, for accepting our invitation and giving a seminar to our students how to crack GPAT and NIPER. On behalf of Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, I would like to welcome each and every participant and as well as our faculty members, our students, and the outside participants to the webinar. In this regard, I would like to thank our director, Dr. T.V. Narayana sir, and our secretary, Dr. T. Bharatvika sir, and our principal madam, Dr. G. Sumalata madam, for giving us this platform to conduct webinars like this and to convey and to educate our students in every part of this. I would like to thank for giving me this opportunity. Over to Pranita.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm welcome note. Now I request Dr. B. Madhuharika to give the speaker introduction. Over to you, ma'am. Now, I take the privilege of inviting the Saravanan, Professor and HOD of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, MNR College of Pharmacy, Sangareddy. Sir has completed his PhD in chemistry. His work is a past 10 years and is having all experience of 20 years in the field of pharmacy. Now, I said,
thank you. Before starting my presentations, so it's my privilege to discuss about how to crack GPAT and NIPER, and I would like to thank the management of Vikas Institute of. Madam, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible now.
Yes. So very good morning to one and all. So first I would like to thank the management of Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences for giving these opportunities to interact with that young pharma peoples to discuss about how to crack GPAT and NIPER. And the outset, I would like to thank the principal, Dr. G. Sumalata madam, and vice principal, Dr. D. Sri Lakshmi madam, and the convener of this webinar, Dr. D. Satyanarayana garu, and the co-convener, Dr. B. Madhukarika, and the coordinators E. Suresh Babu Garu and CHS Pavan Garu for giving this great opportunities to discuss with that young pharma buddy pupils. So when Suresh Babu sir is approaching me for on a topic of this webinar, so I told that can we go ahead with on a GPAT and NIPER? Immediately sir is accepting the topics which may be very useful to that final year and on a third year BPharm students. And this is the right time to discuss about this particular topics. Anyway, from this time for an next GPAT 2023, we have an almost 7 months gap is there. So that is the right time to discuss, and that can be very useful for that the aspirants of your GPAT 2023. So first I will share my screens. Then if it is okay, then I will go ahead with my presentations. Hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Yes. So how to crack GPAT and NIPER? Because we must know before going to write on any exams, we must know what is that particular exam. So if what are all the types of questions they can ask, what is the maximum marks, and how many marks if we are scoring we will get on a benefited by that particular exam. All those things we must know. So hence my presentations will start from the basics. What is GPAT and what is NIPER, between this GPAT and NIPER, and why we need to get a score or we need to qualify from this GPAT and NIPER. From that, what are all the benefits we can get it, and what are all the things we can do, and what are all the things we cannot do in this type of a competitive examination. All those things that we are going to see in this today's presentations. So the outline of the contents what I'm going to discuss in this today thing is, first I'm going to give you a overview about on a GPAT, who is conducting this GPAT, and what type of questions they are asking, and what are all the subjects we need to concentrate, and how we need to prepare for the GPAT examination, what are all the plans we can have. So that I just now I told so we have 2-3 plans based on my experience, because personally I also last 10 years I'm giving on a coaching for on a GPAT. So from that I'm going to give you on a particular plan. If you are following that plan, you will definitely there is a more chance to get on a good score in your GPAT examinations. And what is the format and pattern of the GPAT exams, and what are all the strategies and statistics of a GPAT. So if we know the things, so for example, the last year, what is the cutoff score? So if you know that one, then from that we can fix. Okay, so if we are that our minimum aim is to get this much score. Okay, if we are ended with this, the score like this 250, then what may be the chances from which type of college we can get on a seats, like that. The statistics I'm going to discuss with you in the last 2-3 years statistics. And definitely as that GPAT, so 4 years we are studying on a, so which subject I need to concentrate, from which subject the questions will come. So there is a weightage in the subject wise, what are all the subject we need to concentrate, that one we are going to discuss. And many people, they don't know what is the difference between a GPAT and a NIPER, what is the format and pattern of a NIPER. And my tips to all the GPAT aspirants of year 2023, and I'm going to give you on some tricks, what the things you should follow in your examination, and what are all the important topics we should cover in each and every topics or every subject of your GPAT examinations. Let's start with overview of a GPAT. So hopefully all you people may aware of the abbreviation for a GPAT. It is a graduate pharmacy aptitude test. And this GPAT is a national level entrance examinations. It is not only in a particular state, that is only in Andhra Pradesh are going to write. So overall India, throughout the India, that are from all the states, they will compete. They will write this particular test. So it is a national level entrance examination for what? to enter into a M pharmacy and an MBO programs. Till 2018, this GPAT examination is conducted by an AICTE, that is nothing but All India Council for Technical Educations. Then in the last 4 years, that means from the 2019 onwards, that GPAT is conducted by an NTA, that is nothing but National Testing Agencies under the Ministry of Human Research and Development. They are conducting this GPAT examination. So this GPAT examination is used to find out a suitable candidates or suitable students or suitable pharmacy graduates for admitting into a master degree. It is a 3 hours computer based online test. There are few scholarship and financial assistance in the field of our pharmacy is given based on your GPAT score only. And the GPAT score is accepted by all AICTE, PGI approved or all universities, affiliated colleges and all institutes. That means in a simple manner, this GPAT score will be accepted by all institutes. All colleges will accept that GPAT score. And whatever the institutes, those who are accepting that GPAT score and they are giving admission to a master degree, then we can call all those institutes as a participating institutes. So if that institute is accepting the coming GPAT examination, that is GPAT 2023, then we can call all those institutes as a participating institutions of GPAT 2023. And based on their cutoff marks, we can call it as a cutoff GPAT scores. Okay, so based on that, they can select a suitable candidates. And the selection process will be vary from one institute to another institute. And most probably, many institutes will select the students based on the GPAT score. And some of the institutes, along with the GPAT score, they may conduct a GD, that is group discussion, or they may go with personal interviews. But even though if they are conducting on a group discussion or on a personal interview, the major proportions will be given to your GPAT score. So for example, the total mark is 100. In that 75% will be given to your GPAT score only. So remaining 25%, 25 marks only for that group discussion and on a personal interview. Then you think that what is the how much important your GPAT score. And another important thing, if you are not qualified in the GPAT itself, you are not eligible to admissions. You are not in that process. Okay, so that much important, that GPAT score. So the final selection may be based on your performance in group discussion as well as on a personal interviews. So each and every institute have on a certain types of your rules. So before you are applying to on a particular institute, go with that all admission process. And the next one is on a NIPER, that is the National Institute of Pharmacy Education and Research. So B Pharmacy completed students who are all eligible to write this GPAT, means the B Pharmacy completed students are the students which are in final years. So those are eligible for appearing in a GPAT examinations. That means if you are asking, sir, I'm studying in a second B Pharm, am I not eligible? Means yes, definitely you are not eligible, but you can start preparing for a GPAT examination from your even first year onwards. Also you can start preparing in that first year or second year subject, whatever the important topic is there. That itself, if you are preparing, when you are preparing for your university examination itself, side by side, if you are preparing, when you are coming into on a third year and final year, it will be very easy to approach the GPAT examinations. So what is the plan for preparing for a GPAT and NIPER? Sir, which one I need to concentrate first? Shall I concentrate on a NIPER or shall I concentrate on a GPAT? Many students asked me, sir, which one, sir? Shall I first starting itself, shall I prepare for a NIPER? Means, so my thing is, first you prepare for on a GPAT. because the GPAT is the entrance for your NIPER. If you have a GPAT score, then only you are eligible for a NIPER. If you if you are not qualified in GPAT itself, you are not eligible to apply for an NIPER itself. So hence, first concentrate to the GPAT. Then once you are qualified and once you got on a score in the GPAT, then you can prepare concentrate on your NIPER. The basic difference between a GPAT and NIPER. GPAT will concentrate on a deep subject knowledge is needed. The questions will come into your subject with a deep subject knowledge questions only will come in GPAT. Whereas in case of a NIPER, basics of the subject they will ask. Particularly in chemistry, if you are taking stereochemistry, organic chemistry, analytical chemistry, the basic things. But that isomers, chemical naming, IUPAC nomenclature, type of reactions. So like that, the basics of the subject they will concentrate. The questions will come in the NIPER. So that is the basic difference between a GPAT and NIPER. So this subject-wise categorization. So this is based on my opinions only. I was categorized here. Even though I am a chemist, I was kept as a medicinal chemistry as a last subject because based on that feelings, how the students are getting the things. And again, yeah, here you look simple to difficult based on their weightage also, how much things will come. So as I'm keeping that medicinal chemistry in the last, it is not indicating that medicinal chemistry from that we will not get on many questions. The questions will come, but depends on their difficulties. Here I was listed last. So starting from a pharmacognosy, pharmacology, pharmaceutical analysis, then pharmaceutical calculations, pharmaceutical jurisprudence, then biochemistry, microbiology, biotechnology, and pharmaceutics, including physical pharmaceutics, unit operation, biopharmaceutics, dispensing pharmacy, then clinical pharmacy and medicinal chemistry. GPAT. Yes. What type of questions will come? Whether they will give an answer sheet and I have to write for an 10 pages, 12 pages, 10 mark question, 5 mark questions. Is it necessary to underline that important things? Means it is not like that. It is a CBT type of exams. That is computer based test which are conducted through online mode. The duration of the examination is 3 hours. That is nothing but 1 minute. Why I was telling in a minute later, you can understand. And the type of questions is only a multiple choice questions only. They will give you 4 options. On that 4 options, you are going to check that only a correct answers. You are going to select only a 1 answers. Total number of questions you are going to answer in the 3 hours is 125 questions. Each questions will carry a 4 marks. So 125 questions for each question 4 marks. So totally the examination is conducted for 500 marks. And the most important things you must keep in your mind is there is a negative mark. If you are putting a wrong answer for any questions, they will reduce -1 mark. That is 25% of the correct mark. They will reduce it. Mark for each wrong answer -1. Then in case if you are not attempted, you are not putting a correct answer as well as not keeping a wrong answer, you are not attempted, just you are leaving that particular question, then that's not a problem. You will not get a minus mark also, you will not get a plus marks also. Then for that particular question, the mark will be 0. So the total number of question is 125. If you are correctly answered, you will get 4 marks. If you are wrongly answered, your mark will be -1. And if you are not attempted, the marks will be 0. Then the strategies and the statistics of the previous years that we will discuss. So the syllabus for your GPAT examination, it was given in that NTA website. You can go and download it, and if you are download and if you are looking, it will cover your all subjects what you are studying from your B Pharmacy first semester to an 8th semester, and you may think that it is a vast. Yes, definitely it is a vast syllabus only, but they need to identify a good pharma students to admit in a M Pharmacy. So hence they want to filter it. It is not on a simple state level examination. It is a national level examination. So hence the syllabus is on a vast one. So what is the correct times are which I can start my GPAT examinations? So actually, from my experience, at least yes, 7 months is minimum. So now it is on a September, and we can expect the GPAT 2023 in the month of March. So at least you started in this month starting itself. If it is not, at least today, that is the correct time to start your GPAT preparations. What is the easy way to crack? We should be thorough what we are studying, and we should not mug up the things. We should know what is the basics. That basic knowledge and the thorough understanding of that particular subject is the easy way. That is the primary things you must have to get a score in your GPAT examination. So earlier I was studying different subjects. So in that, from which subjects I can start. There are 4 major subjects I can tell you. Even slides, why I am telling these 4 subjects as a major: pathology, pharmaceutics, pharmacognosy, and pharmaceutical chemistry. 4 major branches of the pharmacy. That is the way in that 4 subject you have to start your preparations. Okay, that Saravanan sir is told only these subjects. Then select the rest of subjects is not possible, because easy subjects such as jurisprudence ask on a schedules. There is a chance to get an indirect from the direct questions are coming means you must direct questions. What direct questions you should give the correct answers. Means in case of GPAT examinations, whether you are getting a correct answer or not. The rest of people, how they are writing. If, for example, 50,000 people are taking an examination, if all 49,000 people are putting an correct answer for some questions, that is a direct question. Definitely, many people will give a correct answer for a direct question. In that case, if you are putting a wrong answer, you are one step back to your score, because everybody will get a 4 marks, and you are keeping a you are -1. Then difference between you and particular people is 5, and 5 marks means so much rank you will be lagged, you will be back. Hence, you should not put a wrong answer for us means. Okay, you should not leave a easy subjects like jurisprudence, dispensation, and pharmaceutical calculations, because they are very direct and you can easily score a good marks from such subjects. And it is 7 months plans. How are you usually telling 7 months? In 7 months, I don't know what I have to do. So from my experience here, I was giving 7-month plan. So if you are looking, you there is a 18 subjects, or if you are taking unit or topic, whatever things. There are 18 different subjects are there. In the 18 different subjects, there are 100 of your topics are there. And you look, minimum studying hour for your GPAT itself. It is not including your normal university examination preparations. Tomorrow I'm having a class for that I was prepared 1 hour, and that 1 hour will be included. It is not included. It is specific only for your GPAT examination. Minimum you study hours. How is it possible? It is possible. Morning 1.5 hours, evening 2.5 hours. No, sir, for me it is better to spend more early morning times. That is a very good one. And you spend only for your preparations. So, out of these 18 different subjects, each set I am allotted 9 days of your time. Okay, so month you are able to complete 3 subjects. So 3 in 9, 20 days. Month may contain 30 days, 31 days. Remaining 3 to 4 days for modifications. Again, that means we can't able to stick with our plan. So one subject we may take 1 day excess or immediate break sometimes. Okay, so that break or makeup we missed in the 1 month times. For I'm giving another 3 to 4 days as a break. So if you are completing 3 subjects, that's 6 to 3, 8. So you are able to complete the whole GPAT examination syllabus in the 6 months. And but I told him 7 months. What can do for the remaining 7 months? That last month, 2 days you can only for revision. This is the most point of your GPAT revisions. Whatever you studied in last 6 months, that will give you 130 page. What you are revising, that will play a major role in your GPAT 2023. Then last 10, at least last month, at least 10 days are solving the previous years. So 10 plus 22, remaining 8 or 9 days for your again a final revision. Important topic, important things, important formulas, important tables, important charts. What are you prepare that 6 months important things, what are you noted? All those things you can revise in the last 8 days. So, hence at completion of your 7 months, you are through with all the syllabus because described in that GPAT 2023. So this is my 7th plan. I see the right time of your preparations. And no, sir, I need a 1 year plan. Okay, anyway, for at present it may not be suitable for you. Anyway, I'm giving to this 1 year plan. So first 6 to 8 months we should and we should go with our syllabus and we need to identify some important topics and we should put the schedules and we should monitor our progress one by one. And we should try to answer from a easy question to one as difficult questions. And during our presentation, we should try to solve asking questions while giving solving the problems. Means when you are solving more and more problems, then automatically your confidence will increase, and in the examination you can confidently solve that particular problems. So final 3 months you can go with your previous year question paper and what are things you are feeling that you are weak, you can concentrate on your weakness and you can monitor your progress on daily basis. And also you look final months, whether it is a 7 month or a 1 year plan, in final months should be totally revisions. There we are going to study only the important topics and we are going to concentrate on our weak spots. Weak spots means here boy and testing. Some people will be weak in chemistry. They may not be comfortable with the rest of all. So as you are not comfortable with chemistry, can we leave that particular things and captain means Yes, you get it, but if you know that chemistry also some basic things, if you are in a position to answer, your score will be better. Okay, so hence whether it is the shooting strategy or rest of the things, if whether you know where you are weak, so there also you can concentrate it and practice more and more questions. Hope you understand about the what is GPAT and how we need to approach for an GPAT. And if you do an GPAT examination from the last few which will give you a guidelines and which will give you an a guidelines about the, so there is a minimum mark you should score in your GPAT examination. From that minimum marks, if you are at least scoring this particular mark, then you are eligible. That means you are qualified in the GPAT. So last almost 6 7 years, statistics I given this table. So starting from that year 2013, 17, okay, the marks I was given is an marks. So in year of 2013 to 17, if you are looking the mark 112 to 180, that means out of 500, if you scored 100 to 118, yes, you are qualified in the GPAT. And in 2018, you look, mark was increased from 118 to 137. Then in the 2019, it was further increased 141. That means what? In 2017, who scored an 18 qualified, 2018 is not increased. And 2019, again, you are not qualified. The score is 141 in the 2019. The 2020, again a drastic change from a 141, it is moved to 163. That means your competition is increased. And in 2021, you look 186, again a drastic demand. Then in the 2022, last year, actually the mark last year 148 is the cutoff mark in the general category. All these increasing and
Excuse me, sir. You're not audible, sir. Request the participants to stay back. As the speaker is facing some of the networking issues, he will be starting the session in 1 or 2 minutes. Sir, please unmute your mic, sir.
Sorry for that. Due to one technical issues, that the connection was interrupted. I think hope where I left. If you are telling from that, I will start it.
After the slide of study plan, sir.
Okay. So hope my screen is visible again.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yes. So cutoff marks. So from the year, madam. Yes.
No, actually,
Madam, am I
there was
audible?
a network issue. Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Okay. So in the year, if you are looking from the last 10 years statistics here, I was given. So starting from that year 2013 and that 17, in between that, if you are looking, if your scores, that means you are a GPAT qualifier. And in the 18, if you are looking, the mark was increased to 137. A 19 mark difference between a 2017 and a 2018. That means in the 2017, you have 118, you are a GPAT qualified candidates. The same mark, if you scored in 2018, you are not qualified. Why, sir? The mark was increasing year by year. Like that, you look 19, it is 141, 20, it is 163, 21, it is 186. Marks are gradually increasing. Why that was increasing means due to an increased competitions. More and more people are nowadays they are writing an GPAT examinations. When the number of candidates appearing is increasing, your GPAT cutoff will increase. When the number of participating institutes are increased, your GPAT cutoff will decrease. That means when more seats are there, the competitions, then there is a chance you can get more. When there is a more people are competing for a same particular number of seats, the competitions will be very more, hence automatically your cutoff will increase. So because of that increased competitions only from year 2017 to 21, there is a gradual increase in cutoff marks. But in the last year, the cutoff was drastically decreased from 186 to 148. That means almost a 38 mark was decreased. The reason is, the one thing we can tell it as a COVID-19 pandemic situation. The another thing we can call it as a number of institutes offering M-pharmacy was increased. That means number of M-pharmacy seats was increased. Because of that, the cutoff mark was drastically decreased. So based on that statistics, what may be the current year, sir, 2023, what may be the cutoff mark we can expect here? Means that as per as my knowledge, here I was given on a huge mark only, but anyway, minimum of 180. At least 180 if you are having, you may qualify in the GPAT 2023 in the general category. These are all the cutoff mark of a general categories. Okay, but a safe side, my score will be 200. I will tell to my students that at least minimum you can try to get a 200. So, my dear students, aim for that 200. So, this is the category wise cutoff marks. So, general category 148. If you are belonging to OBC, then your cutoff mark last year it is 120. If you are SC, then your cutoff is 94. For ST, it is 75. For economically weaker section, cutoff mark in the last year is 122. And this is the cutoff mark in the previous year, 2021. 186 for general, 152 for OBC, 114 for SC, and 87 for ST, and 155 for economically weaker section students. Now, all the case, if you are looking, there is a huge drop in the marks. Again, I'm telling this particular difference is due to increased seats only. But this year, we can expect from this mark, the cutoff will increase. So, from this last year marks, at least you can have a plus 20. Then that may be the safer cutoff marks. And you look, the number of candidates in each category is how much they written that exams. 2021 you look 13,000, but 14,000 general category of students are attempted, and OBC you look from 20,000 to 23,000, SC from 5,000 to 5,500, ST 1,400 to 1,500, economically weaker section from 5,000 to 6,000. That means what it indicating? Every year the number of candidates appearing for the GPAT examination is increasing. That means if number of candidates writing examination is increasing, means your competition is increasing. That you are fighting for your position with a more number of pupils. Okay, so concentrate. And this is the comparison with the 2020 and 21. In the 20 and 21, if you are looking, the cutoff mark in all category, it was increased from 11 marks to 51 marks. Okay, so that's marks. Try to get a minimum of 200 marks in the coming GPAT 2023. And I told what are all the factors, because in the last year it was decreased. In the previous 10 years it was increasing. What are all the factors which can determine your cutoff marks? How many candidates which are appearing in the GPAT examination? That is the first and foremost crucial factor. And the number of available seats. Then whether that questions came is easy or difficult, and which category you are coming, whether you are coming for a general or OBC or economically weaker section or SC, ST. Okay, anyway, those who are belonging to these OBC, SC, ST, economically weaker section, all those things, don't try for getting or keeping your mind that the particular category of cutoff marks. You can try to come into the general category. General category mark, try to score general category of marks. Why I'm telling means, when in that particular category, if you have more marks, there is a more chance you are getting your seats in a very good institutes. Top institute you can get your seats. Okay, so that's why don't SC and ST people means only 100 is cutoff mark for me, that I will aim for 100 marks. Don't aim for 100 marks. Try to compete in that general category and try to get the 200. Anyway, in your category you will get your seats. In that case also, in a very good institute, and you can get your master degree, or you can perform your master degree. Hey, what is the logic behind? When your number of seats are increasing, your cutoff mark will come down. Okay, only 500 seats are there. 50,000 people are fighting. Instead of that, if it is on a 5,000 seats, automatically what the cutoff mark will comes down. Like that, for the same 5,000 seats, instead of a 50,000 people, 60,000 people are competing, then automatically the cutoff mark will increase. So that is the logic behind the determination of a cutoff marks. And this slide will give you a idea with whom you are competing, with how many people you are competing. This is the data which was given by NTA in the last year 2022, who are all applied for the GPAT 2022 and who are all attempted that GPAT 2022. Almost 53,302 people are registered. That means applied. Out of that, 50,508 people are appeared for that examinations. Again, with a category wise, general category, economically weaker section, OBC, SC, ST. This is physically handicapped students. Okay, again in each category, say female and male. Okay, if you are looking in all the cases, okay, so in a general category, that females are more. Okay, and in OBC, if you are coming, that there is a slight increase in male candidates. Okay, in rest of case, if you are looking that in some cases that females are more, and some cases that males are more. Okay, but the thing is, what you look, you are competing with approximately 50,000 pupils. As far as I know, the number of seats which are available, it will come around 5,000. That means in the 50,000, 5,000 is 10 percentage. That means you are competing with 50,000 people for 5,000 seats. That means you must be whoever is writing 10 members are writing examination, means out of that one people will qualify. So you must be that particular one. In that 10 out of 10, you must be the top one. Then only you can able to qualify. This is the 2021 statistics. You look, in 2021 only 48,000 people are applied. 45,000 people are only appeared. And in the last year, just now we discussed, you look, 50,000 drastically. That means in the 1 year itself 5,000 more people are appearing. That indicates every year number of candidates who are writing a GPAT examination is increasing. When a number of candidates writing is increasing, the competition will increase and your cutoff marks will increase. This is the 2020. In the 2020 also, almost 50,000 people register and 48,000 people are appear for the examinations. This is the last year statistics with on a category wise. Okay, the number of candidates who appeared for that examination is 50,508, and the qualified candidates are approximately 4,500. And the category wise marks, if you are looking, general category 148, economically weaker section it is 122, for OBC it is 120, for SC it is 94, for ST it is 75. So these things will be based on how much mark you are scored against your total marks. So already I told the total marks is 500. Out of that 500, how many marks you are scoring? How many marks you scored? Okay, so based on that only that cutoff marks will come. Okay, how the cutoff marks are calculated, sir? Means the cutoff mark will be calculated based on this particular formula only. Okay, so NTA score generally, when you anybody is qualified in the marks, they will tell about marks. They will not tell. They will tell about that I got on a 99 percentage and 98, 97. That is NTA score. So how they are calculating that NTA score means 100 into number of candidates appeared. Okay, which are having equal or less than you, then the total number of candidates appear. So that means, for example, you may get a confusion. What is this, sir? With your raw marks equal or less than the candidates. For example, you are having a rank of 220. AIR means All India rank. We will generally call it as a year rank. All India rank. Okay. 220, the total number of candidates is 48,360 in that year. That is, this calculation I was calculated based on that 2020, because in the last year statistics I was not getting, that's why that one I was taken. So in that 48,360, you got a 220 rank. That means 219 members are above than you. They got a more marks than you. That's why from the total candidates, you should reduce that particular candidates who are higher than your marks, which you are multiplying with the 100 and divided by the total number of the candidates, you will get a percentage. So that is called as your NTA score. Hope you understand how to calculate NTA. And this is the score card. Once you got qualified, then you will get the score card like that only. Your photo will come, your application number and your hall ticket number, your name, your mother name, father's name, and which category you got applied, and whether which gender you are, your date of birth, if you have any physical disability, and which nationality you will come, which state you are residing, and what is the marks you got obtained. Maximum marks 500 it will come, and how much marks you obtained, and what is your all India rank, and the validity of your score 3 years, that will be mentioned, and what is that, your NTA score also they will calculate and give you. This is the general cutoff marks what I was given in the table. They will give in each category how many people are qualified. And this is the same scorecard which was given in 2020. Without that, a person data I got given maximum mark is 500. All India rank is 938. Their NTA score is 98. Okay, and in each category, how many people are qualified, whether your results is qualified or not qualified. So this is the 2020 GPAT 2020 ranks. From a first rank holder, how many marks they scored, and what is the 500 all India rank holders are having on a marks. Why, sir, this particular things you are giving? Because to know the value of each and every marks in your GPAT examinations. You look here, 315. That means even a first ranker also not scored. That means out of 500, only 315. The 8th rank holder marks, you look 293. The difference, if you are looking, some 23 marks. Then between 8 to 13, you look 275. Again, the difference is 18 marks. And 13 to 19, you look only 5 marks. 19 to 44, you look only 7 marks, but the rank you look 19 to 44. That means almost 25 candidates with that less difference, 7. Then again, you look 5 marks only difference, 44 to 47. Then you look 47 and 96. The mark difference is only 5. Because of that 5 mark, you look, you are losing almost 50 rank. Then you think because of that 50 rank, you may not get a seat in a very good institutes. Again, you look 328 all India rank, 213. The difference is only 30 marks. But the rank you look almost 300. That means what? When you are coming down, each marks, many people will be there. So hence each and every 1 mark or 0.25 mark also in your GPAT 2023 is important. And you look all India 500, 200 only the score. So what is the strategies you can plan for your GPAT? If you want to become a topper, shall I want to attend all 125 question means From my experience, I will tell you, no students, don't try to attempt all 125 questions, because the most important thing is you are having a negative mark for your wrong answers. For your logical thinking, you think that you are answering a 90 MCQs out of 125, you attempted only 90 questions. Remaining 35 questions you are not answered thinking. Then what may be your score? Out of that 90, also 60 only correct answer and 30 you got kept a wrong answer. Already I told for each correct answer 4 marks. So for 60 correct answers, 4 marks, so 240 marks you are getting. 30 wrong answer, for each wrong answer -1, so from your score 30 marks was reduced, -30. Then the not attempted question is 35 anyway. You are not going to lose or gain any marks here. So total marks what you will be end, 240 minus 30 plus 0. So your score is 210 out of 500. So that means you are 210 means what? You are a all India rank 500. That means you are coming under the top 500 candidates of your GPAT examinations. Okay, so that's why I told her 200 or above is the safe score to qualify a GPAT. If you want a better GPAT rank, then try to get your 250 marks. So here you look only 90 questions. That means only 75% of the question you attempted. Okay, so hence my suggestion is don't try to attempt each and every questions in the GPAT examinations. So this is the another logical calculations. So if you are attempted how many questions, for how many questions may be right, how many may be wrong, and what may be your net score. So the red line, you may not be qualified. Yellow, yes, maybe. Green is a safer one. Okay. So if your attempted is only 50 questions, then there is a end up. If 15 is wrong, then your score may become 125. If you attempted 60, out of the 25 is wrong, your score is only 115. Then 80 question you attempted, 35 were wrong, your score is 145. And out of that 80, 25 only wrong, only 10 questions difference, but the mark you look, 50 marks difference, because each correct answers 4, wrong means -1. When it is coming calculation, it will go good for an 5. Okay, and if you are attempting 100 questions, out of that 30 wrong, 70 are correct, your score is 250. In that 100, 25 are wrong, 75 is correct, then your score will become 275. So 3 hours examination, I told it is a CBT test, computer based online test. I told the whatever that examination you are writing, GPAT examination, I am dividing the phases into 3 important phases. Phase 1, 2, 3 and 4. First phase, that means you are entering into that examination hall and the question paper you are seeing in that online, and by seeing the questions you should not try to answer all questions. Yes, first question, oh, multiple choice only now, I can go get for an B, C, D, like that you should not go. First read the question carefully, once, twice, even thrice. Understand the questions, because sometimes what it will happen means the questions may be like that. Which of the followings are not on beta blockers? But what our mind and what we people will do means we will not concentrate on that the word not. We will concentrate on which of the following one is on a beta blocker. That not we will not study and mind will not study. So the down 4 answers will be there. Out of that 4, 3 are beta blockers, but one may be familiar for you. Immediately you will keep that particular answer, or you think that yes, I got on a 4 marks, but actually, my dear students, you lost a 5 marks, even though because of a negligence. That's why always I will tell to my students, study the questions twice at least before answering. If you are leaving that question, not on issues. If you are answering that particular question, study twice, understand the questions, then answer it. The first phase, what you should do means, you should try to answer for a well-known questions. If you have any oscillations, yes, B or C, don't attempt in the first phase. Only sure, yes, this question I know very well. Such type of questions only you can select and answer it. List of question, don't think it, leave it. And first 25 questions you are looking, all 25 questions you don't know, get panic. Don't get panic. Be relaxed. Maybe the another 100 questions may be known by you. Okay, so the questions are shuffled and it can be given. Okay, so hence by looking itself first 25, 30, don't get panic, my dear student. If the questions are tough, then you think yes, there is a more chance you to get a score. Because the question is not only tough for you, all 50,000 people who are writing that examination, for all the question is tough only. The questions are tough, getting a score, possibilities of getting a scores are more. Okay, so think the question should come in a tough. The questions are easy, many people will answer, and your chance of getting score is less. Okay, if you are not able to answer your first 30, 40 questions also, don't get panic. The another 80 or 90 questions may be well known by you. Okay, the first phase only the sure questions we are answering. The second phase, okay, first phase, some 35, 40 questions you answered. That means 40 questions are yes, pakka. I know the answers well. 40 into 4, 160 marks are in my hand. Second phase, elimination method. That means you are reading an questions, okay, then you are looking at options. They are asking about here diuretics. Which of the following drug is on a diuretics? 4 options, but you don't know which drug is diuretic. But you know some 2 drugs are what is that? Cholinergic blockers. That means that 2 may not be. You are sure. Then what is the things behind? Only 2. From the 4, if you want to select one correct answer is difficult. But from the 2, we can easily select the correct answers. By that way, the second phase we can find out. That is the way you should apply your trick and you should select the answer from 2. Last phase, third phase. Second phase like that you answer some questions. Third phase, logical thinking. So first from 4 you selected, next from 2 you selected, and now from the 3, 1 you eliminate, and from the 3 logically you can try to select it. And fourth phase, better you can avoid the questions. Yes, you answer some 90, 100 questions. From that, you know some 70 questions are right confidently. Then no need of attempting the rest 25 or 30 questions. Leave it. Subject weightage. Okay, so pharmaceutical chemistry. From that, 38 questions you will get. That means 152 marks from your chemistry itself. You think it. If you are weak in chemistry, no, I'm leaving that particular subject. That means instead of your 500, you are going to attempt only for a 350. Out of 350, if you are scoring 350, then only you will become a top All India rank 1. Like that from your pharmaceutics, 152. These are the 2 major areas, chemistry and pharmaceutics. You look, 152 marks. That means from the total 30% is chemistry and the 30% is chutics. If you are well aware of chutics and college chemistry, that your 60% of syllabus was completed. 60% of mark was in your hand. College, 28 marks, 28 questions, 112 marks. From your cognizy, easy subjects, you look 40 marks. That is the area you can lumply get the total 40 marks. Other subjects, you will get only 11 questions and the mark may be on a 144. So it is not 144, 44 marks. It is on a typographical error, 44. 11 questions, 44 marks. So total 125 questions. Out of that 125, 38 from chemistry, 38 from chutics, 28 from biology, 10 from cognizy, and 11 from other subjects. then you look which subject you have to concentrate. So sir told chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry means what it will come. It includes your organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, medicinal chemistry, pharmaceutical analysis, biochemistry. All those categories will come pharmaceutical chemistry. From these subjects only 128 marks, 38 questions. Like that, pharmaceutics includes your PP, physical pharmacy, biopharmaceutics, pharmaceutical engineering, dispensing, pharmaceutical management, microbiology, and pharmacology. 28 questions, 112 marks from pharmacology, pathophysiology, clinical pharmacy, therapeutics. Pharmacognosy, 10 questions, but only one subject, pharmacognosy. That's all. Then you look how much important that one. That's why I told you it is a easy subject, but we can score marks easily. Other subject includes human anatomy and physiology, jurisprudence, biotechnology. From that, you can get a 11 mark, 11 questions, 44. So 40 plus 44, 84. This is the area where we can get a direct questions and we can easily score the marks. Okay, so till now whatever discussed is on about GPAT examinations. Now we can go on with an NIPER. What is the format and pattern? Like GPAT, NIPER is also a CBT, that is a computer based online examination. GPAT examination is for 3 hours. Here it is only for 2 hours. Like GPAT, it is also a multiple choice questions, and there 125 questions, here 200 questions. Each correct answer 1 mark, each wrong answer minus 0.25. There is, and if you are not attempted, no marks. So like GPAT, here the common thing for GPAT and NIPER is both are computer based online test, and for correct answers mark will be there, wrong answers minus 25% marks. If you are not attempted, 0 marks. But there is a 3 hours test, this is a 2 hours test. In NIPER, what is the strategy? Speed should be matter. And the next slide, I will give you comparisons. Okay, speed. Within 2 hours, you have to answer 200 questions. Very basic questions only they will ask. And in the NIPER, you may have your 25 GK questions. Like which day we are celebrating Yoga Day. And marketed brand of some particular drug molecule. What is the marketed brand of ibuprofen? And who's the Nobel Prize winner? Sports related question. Like that, the general questions, 25 questions you will get. And you may get aptitude questions also. And acronyms and synonyms also they can ask. Okay, so that is the way how you have to approach for your NIPER examinations. And this particular slide will you compare both GPAT and NIPER. So GPAT examinations will be usually conducted in the month of January, but usually nowadays it is on a March. Okay, here it is in the month of June, and it is conducted by a GPAT by a national testing agencies. NIPER will be conducted by a National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, and all B.Pharm passed out students and final year students are eligible for GPAT, but for NIPER only a GPAT qualified students. Only if you are a GPAT qualified, then only you are eligible for NIPER. And the fee for your GPAT examination is 2,000 for general category, and for female, ST, physically handicapped student 1,000. For NIPER, 3,000 for general category, and SC, 1,500. Both are multiple choice questions only you are going to answer. And GPAT examination, 125 questions you are going to attempt in 3 hours. But in NIPER, 200 questions in 2 hours. The time spent for each question in your GPAT examination is 86.4 seconds. But the same thing in your NIPER is 36 seconds only. That means how much fast you should be in NIPER, you think. In both the case, negative mark is there. There is a 25% of the marks from the correct answers. And stipend will be same whether you are qualified in GPAT or NIPER, 12,400. And subject wise questions and B.Pharm syllabus they will ask. Here there is not subject wise questions. B.Pharm syllabus will also you should study, and there will be a GK questions also. Here you will get a all India rank with the marks, but here only the all India rank, not they will disclose your marks. The validity of GPAT is 3 years, and validity of your NIPER score is only 1 year. tips how to prepare. What tips I can give you? Every day, your study should be every day. So today you are studying 4 days like that. Can I prepare? Means it is not advisable. Every day you can study. While studying itself, don't go ahead with only one subject. You may get a bore. Hence, you can mix your subject and you can study. Study about the concept. Understand it. Always don't rush and try to finish it up. Okay, understand the concept, then you can finish it up. Because if you are not understanding the concept and if you are simply completing the syllabus during your revisions, it will take a many time, more time it will be take. And try to solve every day a 50 questions and try to evaluate yourself. Usually I will study and I will suggest my students to study like that only. First, what I will do means, when I'm a students also, first, I will study the particular unit from your top to end. I will not study here and there like that. Okay, from your top in a standard textbooks, from your top to end, I will study. Then, after studying, if I'm having on a confident, again, when I will get on a confident means I will take your old question papers. Okay, before that, what I will do means every time when I was before in that particular year on a semester, I will collect all question paper, last 5 to 10 years question paper I will collect, and I will try to segregate unit wise. In that biochemistry, okay, in the unit 1, what are all the earlier year the question was asked, how many times that particular question was repeated, the same question in a different way how they are asking, like that. All those things we can identify by means of this particular way. Once I was summarized that one, then during my study periods, after completion of a particular unit, I will take that question paper and I will look it. In that particular unit, can I able to answer all type of questions which they asked in the earlier years? In case if I am unable to answer for any single questions, why? Then where, which area, which part I was missed, then again I will study that particular one and I will be mentally prepared. Okay, like that. For GPAT examination, before starting, try to get a last 5 years question papers, and subject wise or unit wise you can segregate. It may take a time. Okay, if you have a group of pupils, some 5-10 pupils you are there. Okay, one subject wise you can segregate. One people can segregate for medicinal chemistry. One people you can segregate for biochemistry questions only. One people you can go get for segregating your pharmaceutics questions only. Like that, if you are segregate and you can share it, then your work will be first 1 week or 10 days preparations will be like that. Okay, don't study now itself that one. Be keep ready. Then go get for a unit wise. After studying that unit, take that one and look it whether you are able to answer it. Okay, if you are unable to answer, then you can concentrate on that particular questions. Notes you can prepare always. Find out the important points and make it things. Memorize regularly. Carefully revise your whole syllabus. Last 15 days of your GPAT it should be revision only. Focus. Only focus on you. Whether your friend is doing or studying, or if you are going to cinema, or if he is spending time with other friends, don't concentrate on others. Concentrate on yourself. During your examinations, don't get panic. Just relax. Keep your mind open and give the exams. And it may be a hard, my dear friends, and always my suggestion is away from your friends and mobiles. Always, even now also, when I was doing when I was going into some important things, I always keep my mobile phone silent, because otherwise when that message is coming, that sound will distract us. Okay, so hence keep your friends and mobiles away. Think of your goals, not about the others. Maybe another people after BPharm, his aim may be different. He may be concentrate on what is that business. He may go get for a marketing. Okay, and think about your parents. How much efforts they are putting. How much efforts they are spending. How much efforts they are putting to spend your money or paying your fees. Okay, and why they send to you and what you are doing, think about. Okay, so sir is telling to study. Not only study, my dear friends, take care of your health also. Keep your alarm, eat on your time. Okay, and you planned it. So this week I'm going to complete this particular part, maybe fail. Don't get on a, what is that, tense. Reschedule your things. Before sleep, whatever you studied in the whole day, recall it. If anything you forgot, then next day morning, relaxedly you can get up and learn that particular things. Okay, discuss with your friends, only subject wise. Okay, then when we are doing on a group discussion, we will never forget such type of things. You may be concentrated on one part, your friend may be concentrated on another part. When you are discussing, you may get it. If you are feeling sleepy, drink cold water and walk for a few minutes. Then you may relax from that sleep and you can able to study. More important topic you can revise. Always write a important points and prepare pharmacology and medicinal chemistry simultaneously. Make a poster, charts, flow diagrams, all those things and paste in your room. Why means in the morning time when you are brushing, you can look the structures, you can recall it. And repeated question if they are asking in any particular topic, keep some extra effort. Try to solve more and more questions. Always the visual memory will be helpful. So hence diagrams, pictures, structures, all those things paste in your room. Try to prepare your own question bank and use your flashcards, charts and new technologies. All those things for your preparations. Okay, I think I'm exceeding the time. If organizers are telling me another 5 minutes, I will try to conclude my sessions. And tricks. What tricks? That is the thing. So this particular chart, if you are looking, it will give you a complete idea about your carbohydrates. What are all the different types of your carbohydrates are there? How it was classified in each category? What is the examples? And even we can go ahead with writing about the composition of your maltose, lactose, trehalose, all those things in the chart itself. That means if you are studying the same topic in a good form biochemistry books, it will have 40 pages. That 40 pages you are reduced in your 1 page. When you are revising your topic, such type of your charts will be helpful, my dear students. That you think it 40 pages revision, how much time it will take, looking your charts, how much time it will take. When you are going with 40 pages, you will definitely forget the important points. That only it will come in your examination things. So always mark the important things in your preparations. Use your mnemonics. What is mnemonics are? Mnemonics is a instructional strategies which will helpful to you memorize some important informations. Keep the keywords, rhyming words or acronyms. That may be a pattern of letters, it may be ideas or associations which we can use to remember some things. When I was giving example, you people can understand. So for example, classification of your carbohydrates. By keeping a institution and festival background, we can remember that classification of a carbohydrate. I will always use the word called get Raxil Geetam. Okay, that get indicates it is a trisaccharides. G indicates glyceraldehyde, E indicates erythrose, T indicates triose. And RAXL, that is Ramu arrived Xmas. Okay, from a Geetam University. So R indicates ribose, A indicates arabinose, X indicates xylose, L indicates lixose. Okay, so these are pentasaccharides. So this is trisaccharide, these are tetrasaccharide, erythrose and triose. Then Geetam, 3 Gs, 2A. Okay, glucose, galactose, glucose. I, idose. T, talose. A, allose and maltose. M, mannose. Okay, so these are all hexasaccharides. Like that. This is called polysaccharide. In that polysaccharide, heteropolysaccharides. There are 6 important heteropolysaccharides here. Kid Hospital DCH. In the children's hospital, the qualified persons may have a qualification of DCH. K, keratin sulfate. H, heparin. D, dermatan sulfate. C, chondroitin sulfate, H hyaluronic acid. Like that, a hospital background we can remember. And sedative hypnotics, by means of a course background we can remember. BBA, that is nothing but Bachelor of Business Administrations. If we have a BBA, we can go get for a Chartered Accountant Admissions, CAA. What is that one? B, barbiturates. Another B, benzodiazepine. A, acyclic hypnotics containing nitrogen. C, cyclic hypnotics containing nitrogens. A, alcohols and aldehydes. A, acetylene derivatives. Like that, we can use a mnemonics. Even in Chutics, classification of a tablet, there are 4 major types. OTT, one-time Tirupati travel, that is oral tablets for ingestion, tablets for oral cavity, tablets used for special purpose, tablets used in the form of your solutions. Okay, like that, oral tablets for ingestion, we can remember institutional background. CMC, CSFRDC, that is Chennai Medical College Campus Selection for Formulation Research Development Company. Like that, there are many examples we can give, and because of the time, okay, so I will try to come to on a conclusions. So don't just read the MCQ from the books. It is not always helpful for your success. Sometimes only it will work. Okay, so hence use your standard books. For pharmaceutics, use Lackman and Remington, Mittal, like that, your standard books. For pharmacology, Rangendale, Tripathi, Lipingard. For medicinal chemistry, Wilson Giswald, V. Alagarsamy, Foye. And for pharmaceutical analysis, Chatwal, Skoog, Willard. For cognition, Trees and Evans, Kokate. And for microbiology and immunology, Kokare, Pelzar, Bentley's driver. And biochemistry, Satya Narayana, Leninger. For clinical pharmacy, Remington. And jurisprudence, Agarwal, Kuchekar. For pharmaceutics, CVS Subramaniam, Martin. Organic chemistry, Morrison Boyd, IL Finar, Sanyal, Alagarsamy. Biopharmaceutics, Brahmankar, Leon Sergel. Biotechnology, Satya Narayana. Do's and don'ts. With that, I will complete. So plan well, be confident, concentrate on your studies, revise and make group discussion, search and collect the information. Important points you can mark it, least important topics also at least go through, read classifications daily, then only you can able to remember. Practice the numerical questions, formulas try to remember, short notes and flashcards keep with you. Focus on uses, mechanism and side effects of various drugs. Use mnemonics for remembrance. Basic concept try to remember, and allot some time for a revision also. During examinations, before they sleep well, visit and confirm your center, examination center on previous day itself. Try to reach your examination center at least 3 hours before. Eat easily digestible foods, fruits before your examination. Don't go for fast foods. Check your surroundings in your examination hall. Be calm and cool in your examination hall. Read the question slowly and carefully. Remember the negative mark before answer. Be positive, my dear students. This is the instruction which they can given in your admit card itself. Go with that instructions carefully what they get given, and don't tomorrow is exam, today full night don't study, my dear students. Okay, don't skip your breakfast or lunch. Okay, last minute reaching your examination center make you tense. Don't miss your documents, whatever they told, all the documents starting from your hall ticket and your identity card, your Aadhaar card, all those things take. And don't get tense and panic. Don't study in the last minute. Don't try to answer fastly. Don't try to attend all 125 questions, and don't use mobile phones. And this is the expected date of your GPAT 2023. The application may be released in the 4th week of December. this year, and the registration will be start from your 4th week of January, and the last day to pay your fees also may be the 4th week of January, and the selection of city where you are going to write your examination, you have to select in the 1st week of February. The correction of the form may be in the 1st week of February 2023. Your admit card will be available online from a 2nd week of February. Exam date may be the 4th week of February 2023, and the results may be announced in the 1st week of March 2023. This is an expected date only based on the previous year I was given. And this is the sum of the GPAT. He's got an admission in the IIT BHU, and now he is doing his PhD in the Maastricht University in Netherlands. And he is why I was mentioning this particular student means he is a detained student in a 2nd year. 2nd BPharm he is detained. 2nd BPharm he is a detained, but still because of his hard work he achieved the things. All power is within you, my dear students. You can do anything and everything, which is told by Swami Vivekananda. So all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Nothing is impossible, my dear student. The word impossible itself, it contains possible. All the best, my dear GPAT aspirant 2023. Obama is retired at 55, but Trump is started at 70 only. Sydney is 3 hours ahead of birth, but that doesn't make birth is slow. Some may be graduated at 22, but he may be waited 5 years to get a good job. And some become a CEO at the 25 years itself, but may die at 50. While another become a CEO at 50, he may be lived up to 20 years. Someone is still single, but someone else got married. Why I'm telling this one? Everyone in this world is work based on their own time zones. People around you might seem to be ahead of you, and sometimes you must seem to be behind them. But everyone, we are running their own race in their own time. Do not envy them and do not mock them. All are in their time zones and you are in yours. Life is about waiting for the right moment to act, my dear students. So be relaxed. You are not early and you are not late. You are very much on your time. And thank you one and all for your listening to this particular things. We can do anything we want to do if we stick to it long enough, which was told by Helen Heller. And if you have any queries, I'm very happy to answer your queries, my dear students.
Thank you, sir. Now the session is open for question and answers. If anybody has questions, they can ask. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. I think there is no questionnaires.
Thank you, madam.
I request E. Suresh Babu, sir, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacognosy from Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, to convey his vote of thanks.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Suresh Babu, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacognosy, Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. It's my great, immense pleasure to express my special thanks today.
Sir, you are not audible. Suresh, sir.
Madam. It is my great, immense pleasure to express my special thanks today, Speaker Dr. Saravanan sir, for accepting our request for the conducting this webinar, and it is very useful for both BPharma students. And this webinar consisting of the more informative and excellent presentation by
Sir,
the.
you are not audible. I think you are having technical issues. Please check once at your end. Suresh sir.
Okay.
Now audible, madam?
Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Now audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Suresh Babu, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacognosy, Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. It's my great pleasure to express my vote of thanks to today's speaker, Dr. Saravanan sir, for his accepting our request for this conducting webinar. And also, it is very useful for 4th BPharma students. He is having so much information about how they are preparing and what are the precautions during preparation. And he is giving excellent ideas for the students. For that, I am very thankful to Dr. Saravanan sir on behalf of Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. I am also extend my sincere thanks to our director sir, Dr. TV Narayan sir, and my sincere thanks to Dr. Bharat Vikas sir, Secretary, Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. And also, I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. G. Sumlata Madam, Principal and President of IIC Council, for giving opportunity for conducting this webinar successfully. And also express my sincere thanks to our Research Director, Dr. S. Muralidhar sir, for his guidance for conducting this webinar. And also extend my sincere thanks to IIC Convener and Vice Principal, Dr. Sri Lakshmi Madam, for his giving valuable advices to conducting this webinar. I am also express my special thanks to today's program convener, Dr. D. Sachinarayana sir, HOD, Department of Pharmacognosy, and I extend my sincere thanks to co-convener, Dr. B. Madhuharika Madam. And also, I extended my sincere thanks to KPS Paranita Madam for giving valuable updates for this webinar regarding all aspects. And also, I extend my sincere thanks to all India Pharmacognosy and Phytochemistry Association APA core committee members, Joshi sir, Ashok sir, and Gopal sir. And extend our thanks to all the teaching and non-teaching staff and students of IPS, all the participants. Thank you, one and all. Over to you, Pranita Madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And once again, I would like to thank from VIPS family to Dr. Saravanan sir, and hope all the students have gained knowledge about the GPAT and NIPER, how to crack them. So, feeling many more to see forward from you, sir. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and giving a webinar on this. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you, madam.
Yeah, I'm ending the meeting.
Yes, thank you.